The infinite silent space is not between two thoughts, it's below the thoughts. It's not on the surface of the sea. It's not like one wave chasing another and you're going to find a place between the waves. No, the silence and the stillness is below the mind. And we've spoken of this before. So as a style of contemplation, what you do is you disconnect from the particularity, the linearity of the worldly phenomena, and you become awareness. You become the field of awareness. So you move from participant, experiencer, back to witness, to observer. Then you get that the only reason you're able to witness or observe is because there is a infinite formless field, and you move back. The sense of I moves from out there, or what people think of you out there, or what's said out there, or what you believe out there. It moves, and you realize the one thing that doesn't change is the witness. It's always the same witnesser. No matter what, you can be a Democrat 1 year and 10 years later be a Republican. But the witnesser doesn't say it. So I am that which, I am the witnesser. I'm the witnesser of the phenomena as they go through the mind. Then you become even more sophisticated. You realize that you are prior to witnessing, because witnessing can happen of its own, but how does one know that witnessing is even happening? There is therefore something more a priori, more fundamental to the witness, and that is consciousness itself. So the sense of self moves from the individual ego, the narcissistic ego, all about me and I and my tube and you tube and all that. It says, mine begins to say, that's boring BS. That's really a lot of BS out there. And it withdraws its interest from that. And then it says, how do I know anything? And then it says, well, who is the I? I mean, who is the I that believes things? The I believed this then, and it believes this now. Is it a different I? So you begin to find something that is always present. What is always present? And you will finally end up, as you're in deep meditation, you let go of all of attachments and aversions. If you let go of all of attachments and aversions, and all thinkingness, yes, and all ideation and all symbolism and all the stuff that goes on in the mind, you end up with awareness itself. That which I am is no different than awareness. But that in itself then becomes a belief system, does it not? Therefore, one lets go even the thinking or the belief of self as experiencer, as the consciousness out of which experiencing arises. And the identity between the self and that which is the substrate of the self, then suddenly disappears. Suddenly disappears. And as it disappears, you feel yourself die. So people write me periodically, they feel they're dying. I say, good, wonderful. Because that which you really are cannot die. So what you're experiencing is the death of the ego.